It's good. None of the rain that is happening just outside my window right now is making it through the audio. Okay, some of that is coming through. Just adjusting my fucking tags on Twitch. I just like try to take a micro nap for all of 15 minutes. That's why I'm late, probably by 3 minutes. I feel bad for my lazy ass. Man, the quality I'm sending out, or I'm receiving right now, sucks on my iPad. I'm probably gonna finish out this box of Hot Ones Smoky Sweet Snack Mix. Hopefully I can actually start like being in a calorie deficit after that. A medium heat mix of spicy peanuts, pretzels, sesame sticks. Sesame sticks? What the heck is that? Toasted corn, cashews, and seasoning inspired by Los Calientes Verde hot sauce. 160 calories per quarter cup, and I probably about like had a cup today, so. Alright, the last bits. What's some shoes in that? Malted barley flour, salt, malt, tapioca blend, canola oil, sesame sticks, thiamine mononitrate, bulgur wheat, salt, beet powder for color, turmeric, cashew, smoky sweet seasoning, modified food starch, natural flavors including smoke flavor, salt, onion powder, citric acid, cumin, malic acid, black pepper, spice extractives. No MSG? Seemingly no MSG. Wow. No MSG in that one. Interesting. I'm just tired. I probably wouldn't be streaming, but you know, it's a zero audience. Oh god, Pip is streaming. Am I the asshole for giving up my roommate's cat for adoption? Yeah.
I've done it. The best potatoes in the world.
I was gonna put on some dumbass video in the background while I rant. Oh, no, wait. Buy a best potato dish in the world. Man, he's making a lot of onions with it. What is it? Classic bouillonnaire potatoes. All used the best potato dish in the world. Wow, hold up. Some of that like seasoning dust got in the back of my throat. Oh, we got the heavy cream and dauphinoise. These potatoes are light, crispy, and packed with flavor, thanks to layers of thinly sliced potatoes, onions, herbs, and rich stock. Or for any real meal dish, this combines simplicity with elegance, making it stand out at any table. Alright, what is it? What do you call it when you just cook like potatoes in discs like that? Scallops or potatoes? Oh, he's using a mandolin without the handguard. How unprofessional, how unsafe. Oh wait, he's explaining that.
Much better for slicing consistently, evenly. Use a guard. The safe way to do it is when you get to the end, just use your hand. You know, just scrape off the palm of your hand, not the tips of your fingers.
That's still bad.
Okay, so these have been cooking down now for about.
All right, so there's that.
Until the solids of the butter turn into sort of like caramel. This is just to add a little bit of moisture to the bottom of the pan, and you've got to remember this is going to steam the potato.
What else are they doing? All right, so why the heck was I gone last weekend? A memorial service for a recently deceased uncle, a half uncle of sorts, because as I learned, my mom was actually the result of an affair like a couple years ago. After the mother who had the affair like took that to her grave. Now it's always awkward. So I have met now my actual biological maternal grandfather, who was not the guy who I basically grown up all my life thinking was my maternal grandfather. He even showed up to the memorial. So, as far as I can understand, my mom may have been like technically this guy's first child. Like he got drafted, and apparently my mom's mom would have like left. She got divorced eventually from who I thought was my biological maternal grandfather, and apparently they would have gotten together if he hadn't gotten drafted and they just like lost contact. But he's been a good sport, and so has been his wife about it. They even came to the memorial service for, you know, something they're not related to, because it was my mom's brother. You know, technically half brother, but you know, as far as she's concerned, her full brother, since she basically grew up with him. And we had usual Buffalo Fare food. Roasted pepper and chicken, sausage is and peppers. No, I think that I think both of them had like roasted peppers with them, and then oh, just taking a knife for it like that. All right. Oh wow, the rain stopped. Good. Celebrate September. As in 6 days. Nobody cares about me. Honestly, I pigged out more on the desserts on the food. It's kind of mediocre stuff. And then my mom was like telling like, everybody take home your take home the anything that's left. What's this? Irish potatoes? What the hell is this shit? Alright, well, we'll actually unmute this shit. Wait. Alright, so boil them with salt. Mash them down. Giant stack of butter. Baking powder. All-purpose flour. So we're making a bread of sorts? No, not fully. That's not fully all the way done. Oh, you're losing so much. Oh, and then just cook them like that. Enjoy with butter. Lebanese spicy potatoes. Now remember, potatoes came from the New World, so it's just like it's roasted potatoes, except deep fried with Lebanese seasoning. Big size potatoes, like russets. What is the standard fare potato all the way out there? So. Yeah, boil the potatoes, got it. Cook them internally. Then fry them. You're kind of crowding it there, man. You should have done it in batches. Shallow fry on medium heats. Oh, so double fry. Go back and add garlic and then chili paste. What's next? All right, then add in herbs. I don't know what that was. Lemon, of course, citrus for some acidity. Paprika for coloring, and then oh, now you toss them in like that. All right, that's really overly simple. Man, yeah, I'm not feeling it right now. Dieting definitely is taking it out of me because I don't have the sugar on me all the time, but that's good. So, I can definitely also feel it when I, like after lunch when I eat basically chicken, a protein bar, milk, and then some carrots. Like I'll often pass out at my fucking desk. Nobody's giving me shit for it yet at this point, but yeah. Like there's no, like my entire body needs to go through the digestive process, and processing protein takes more energy than otherwise. So if you're gonna eat a high protein meal, it's gonna end up like it's gonna tire you out in a sense, maybe marginally so, but that also doesn't help that I don't sleep right or have a decent sleep schedule. All right, so we boiled them. Take them all out of the water. In there. I was just roughing them up, roughing up the surface. Then what? Duck fat. Oh yeah, duck fat in there. Man, so these potatoes are almost whole. And then, of course, dousing them with duck fat, I'm guessing. First roast. And then into the oven. Special end oven. All right. They're cooked pretty thoroughly. Then what? You gotta cook them again some more, or are they gonna... Oh no, now they're gonna... Oh, well, tons of aromatics. That seems kind of wasteful. All right, then send them again and make sure they're covered in oil. Very healthy. All right. Yeah, that looks awesome. I want some of those right now, but man, that would knock my calories off. Alright, that's enough about that shit. What the fuck's going on? Online, where did I leave off on like class report earlier in the day? I got like 32 of these things. What the fuck? Political course of action for the rudderless left. Maintain the status quo. Decentralized sporadic domestic terrorism. Oh, gray zone research. What the fuck is this outfit? Autonomous individual small group actions attacking against infrastructure, political officials, symbolic targets, arsonists, bombing, etc. Unpredictable, geographically flexible, no center of gravity. If that's what COG stands for. Last summer I started pushing my far left pivot would be away from riots to smaller but more violent courses of action. Keep this in mind when streets are clear of riots, but victims are being gunned down. Who's Mike Shelby? Gray Zone Intel. Former intelligence. Alright, fine. Fucking follow. This is this guy, who I think was a fucking vet. America is serious far-left domestic terrorism problem. When the left fails to win through democratic means, they turn to violence. For the last 80 years. They've evaded accountability because those who hold real power tend to agree with them. Yeah, sort of agree. Axios show. Joshua Johnson. Oh yeah, that's right. This whole retard. This absolute retard show. On September 24th, so today. 29-year-old Joshua John from Fairview, Texas, fired a semi-automatic rifle from a nearby rooftop at a Dallas ICE field office, killing 2 immigration detainees and wounding a third in a secured entryway. Johnson died by suicide at the scene, where investigators found unspent shell casings marked anti-ICE, indicating possible ideological motive amid a reported spike in assaults on ICE personnel. That has been happening. Federal authorities, including the FBI and DHS, are investigating the incident as targeted violence, the latest series of attacks on Texas ICE facilities this year. So, I don't know. Looks like this guy wasn't... People have been predicting that it's going to be transgender individuals who are going to be the perpetrators of crimes like these. You know, terror attacks like this, or I don't know, political assassination attempts. It's going to be them more than anybody else these days. Or their chasers. Put it more mildly. And, well, we'll see what happens with this guy. Seems to be just a dude. But he's been imbibing. In the we are suffering in a generational struggle with fascism against the Trump administration. And one of the purest distillations of that is immigration enforcement. So you find somebody who's any bit left of center, is probably a little bit off his rocker, probably doesn't have much going on for himself, says, yep, I'll fucking take them out. So, and he took himself out. So this probably looks like more of a lone wolf attacks is probably what we're going to see more. All right, so Stephen Miller on this. Okay. Him on Colbert Show, which is getting sunlighted or sunsetted. All the Crouch 80 fans just unleashed on Democrat. Yeah. Who is this guy? I keep on following. It's from like Florida New Voice. I don't even go to his own fucking this people's. I don't even follow these guys. I just follow this guy because he just tweets out the fucking information at this point. So what's the point of going to Florida New Voice? Hold up, you can hear the AC in his background. Greg Gugfield just went off on Jessica Tarlov, leftist, for encouraging leftist violence. You label someone a fascist or racist Nazi, it makes you free to attack them. That has been the ideology from the start. This is your game. Yes, they don't kill you because you're fascist. They call you fascist so that they can kill you. Like fascism, Nazism, has become such like a a secular Satanism for like what it would have been for somebody to worship Satan in the medieval Europe. So by calling that, you're trying to like basically declare them beyond like you're kind of functionally you're trying to dehumanize somebody or make them a non-citizen, not within the body politic, respectful, whose rights must be respected. You're trying to like declare an anathema on them, to say all anything that can be done against you is justified. The fuck is this game? Sorry, I got distracted by what else is fuck. Man, all the V-Fleet girls are two of them are fucking streaming, and so is Pippa. So she's got 382 on Twitch. I think she like used to like split between where she streamed. Now, Lumia, she can't still be fucking streaming. She still's fucking streaming. Damn, alright. Yeah. Can't knock on any of them, that's so... And she is streaming Dark Souls? Oh, it's basically Dark Souls. Oh yeah, this new cool Silent Hill F game that came out. Alright, whatever, back to... Here, when Democrats like Gavin Newsom say these people are part of the authoritarian government, when the left-wing media lies about what they're doing and who they're arresting, the actual job of law enforcement, what they're doing is encouraging crazy people to go and commit violence. I don't want, for some of them, not like big-name Democrats who are like sitting congressmen, I don't think that their actual intention is, maybe a select few are trying to absolutely encourage violence. They're just trying to turn up the rhetoric to demonize the Trump administration as much as possible. No thanks, JD. I'll not be going straight to hell today, though when I watch you speak, I certainly feel like I'm already there. All right. Tit for tat. John Favreau. The vice president is not a reliable source of information. This is now the 5th or 6th time he's posted political take contradicted by facts, his own law enforcement agencies. What is he even saying? The obsessive attack on law enforcement, particularly this ICE, must stop. I'm praying for everyone hurt in this attack and for their families. The government had anti-ICE messaging carved on the bullets he used. What precisely did I get wrong, dipshit? Vice president using the word dipshit. Oh well. I'll be voting for JD Vance when he runs, period, end of story. Alright, I'll like that. But yeah, alright, so now another common factor is carving messages or writing them in on the bullets. So I guess, you know, it's a clearer way of making sure you know what the fuck they're up for. Oh, why is Assad trending? King Assad? What the fuck? They laughed when Assad was just a cub. Now he's stacking coins, unlock power, and ruling the jungle gold. This is the first. This ain't just gamefi, it's a destiny in motion. Your grind starts now. What the fuck? Does Assad mean lion in Arabic? Oh, there's Ahmed al-Shara, and then there's Zelensky. In March 2024, Assad mocked Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, referring to him as a clown. At that time, Syria al-Assad was one of the only 3 countries alongside Russia and North Korea that recognized the so-called independence of Russian-occupied Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics. Today's image represents a significant shift in Syrian and Ukrainian relations, 2 nations that have both endured immense suffering under Russian airstrikes. I'm sorry, who must go? Zelensky says, you must go, Assad. And he actually went. So Zelensky's got more staying power under, well, I don't know how to compare their situations. And I think Bashar was on a weaker position, so it's sort of, he had a weaker position going into it. Because his own base of support was basically Alawites and maybe some other other aligned minorities who fear oppressive majoritarian rule by Sunnis. So he was in a weaker position, and he was able to hold on for as long as he did with help from Iran and Russia. Whereas Zelensky, I mean, he's holding on thanks to aid from the West, NATO countries. So maybe we're more on equal footing than I would think. They're both very much reliant on aid from outside sources. Let's only get this straight. Al-Jilani, ex-Al-Qaeda with 10 million bounties, welcomed DC after taking power post-Assad fall. He wasn't elected yet. He's head of the White House. This admin absurdity just hit a new high. To the victors go the spoils. He toppled Assad. He declared himself president. Apparently they're going to hold elections in early October. So actually, I thought it was like they said October 4th that they're actually going to hold elections. So... And well, he has had a transformation. People can change. So, and you know what? Fuck it, whatever. Somebody who can bring stability to Syria, so it's not this giant fucking throbbing wound, source of refugees and shit, then I'm fine with that. Something to bring stability to Syria now. One side finally lost. Maybe if Assad had fully, absolutely crushed the SDF and all the other rebel groups, maybe we would have had our own rapprochement with Assad if he was able to actually fully take control back of Syria, but he only ever was able to linger on. All right, Justin Markey met with former Al-Qaeda commander Syria Ahmad al-Shara. As I predicted on my show many times, the CIA was successful in the dirty war over to overthrow the Assad government when then Al-Qaeda would take over the country. What I was labeled a conspiracy theorist and fact checkers funded by the CIA in an attempt to silence truth, yet that's exactly what happened, and now the head of Al-Qaeda in Syria has changed his name, changed his clothing. Terrorist Sun Tai and is president of Syria publicly welcomed in the U.S. by the Secretary of State. Well, Al-Qaeda and ISIS are inventions of the U.S. and Israel to do their dirty work and provide pretext for bombing and overthrowing governments wherever they want, whenever they want. Americans have been played for 25 years, and sadly, even this won't wake them up. He is al-Shara, for as much as his sword passes, he's tried to turn around a new leaf. All right, and he's just trying to hold Syria together at this point. So now that he's got now that he seemingly has West behind him, he's got to act that part and not be crazy jihadi. I understand his HTS forces still have tons of jihadi elements amongst them that he can't fully get rid of, because he needs them to actually fight for him. But it's not it's Al-Qaeda now, because if it would be Al-Qaeda, they'd be trying to use Syria as a base to attack the U.S., not play nice with the U.S. So they didn't it's not turning Syria into Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. So he's not Al-Qaeda anymore. He threw that off when he tried to throw in with ISIS, becoming Al-Nusra Front. Then he became HTS, and now he took Syria and he's trying to reform it in, I guess, a slightly Sunni Islamic image, but that's about as good as any other country out here in the Middle East. So yeah, I'm not going to linger on this too much. Whatever. I don't give a shit. These people, gray zone side, people Assad was their martyr against U.S. imperialism. And I couldn't give less of a shit about Assad in particular. I just didn't want to end up I remember during 2016, the joke was Hillary Clinton's going to get elected. We're going to invade fucking Syria. And, I was a midshipman back then. In college, I was thinking am I gonna have to get yanked and drafted into this shit? I mean, if I go on a ship, I'm probably not gonna, be storming the beaches of Tartus and Latika in Syria. People I heard were joking that, all right, hold on, there's a fucking hair on my mic cover. We're joking us like, I remember a live stream, like one American guy was talking to a British guy like saying, hey man, I'm going to be in the same boat for you as we're storming the beaches of Syria. And that didn't pan out. Wouldn't necessarily panned out if Hillary Clinton had won, I don't know. God, that's about a decade and a half ago. Hillary Clinton. So, yeah, I don't give a shit. Like, I would have said, like, all right, let's make a deal with Assad. Although we're kind of too, like, heavily in on, you know, backing his rivals. With the Syrian National Army giving some aid to the SNA, to al-Nusra, and the SDF forces in with the Kurds. And the other southern front that, you know, got supplied out of Jordan, more or less. So yeah, you know, could we have like backed them down? But there were too many other factions that we had started up that point, and like I guess we could have unilaterally pulled support for all of them, but whatever. It's easier now since Assad's gone and we declared him anathema. So now we can just, you know, whatever. I'm fine with what, I'm a realist and I'll take whatever I can get at this point. Assad's not coming back. So let's go to Clash Report, see if I can Clash Report, catch up on any last minute news. Oi. Last one. Oh yeah, we had the UN General Assembly and shit, and Trump went off on everybody and I was all here for it. I didn't watch any of it live, but I'm okay with it. Shara speaking. Oh yeah, it's Vucic. Vucic from Serbia. Big pro-Palestine demonstrations were held in Italy in this past weekend. People shouted Gaza, Gaza, but in Milan some did not even think of Gaza. The only watch to demolish and burn what Italians created for centuries just because it's popular to oppose the government and join violence. Okay, so he's coming out against pro-Palestinian people for fucking Italy?
Gaza, but at least in Milan, some of them did not even think of Gaza. The only thing that was on their mind was demolishing and burning down of what the Italian people had created for centuries.
Oh, he's speaking in English. Why? Alright, Iran's intelligence minister claims the exclusive footage shows inside Israel's Dimona nuclear facility. I don't know if this is fucking real or not. Like, they have nukes, we all know it. Syrian President Ahmad al-Shara makes first historic speech at the United Nations General Assembly. Israeli strikes and attacks my country continue. In the face of this aggression, we are committed to a dialogue. They're committed to disengagement of forces agreement. We're committed to this engagement of forces agreement of 1974. Syrian President Ahmed al-Shara, we are determined to restore Syria's glory, dignity, and honor. I declare before you today the triumph of truth over falsehood has come and falsehood has perished. Syria is reclaiming its rightful place among the nations of the world. I extend my gratitude to everyone who aided Syrians and welcomed them in their countries. I particularly thank Turkey, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and all Arab and Islamic states, EU, and the US. Alright, so he's being gracious. Let me affirm the suffering Syria endured. We wish upon no one. We are among the people who most deeply aware of the horrors and war destruction. For this reason, we stand firmly with the people of Gaza. Alright, well, he is a Sunni Muslim, so I guess that, you know, that's just to be expected at this point. The Syrian story has not come to an end. It continues to write a new chapter entitled Peace, Prosperity, and Development, and may peace and God be upon you.
The Syrian story has not come to an end. It continues to write a new chapter entitled Peace, Prosperity, and Development, and may the peace of God be upon you.
I wonder how that actually comes across in Arabic. Iran Minister for Intelligence Netanyahu, focus on solving your bread problem. Your employees have cooperated with us for money and still do. What? Like, I know Israel apparently has a cost of living crisis because, like, it's a thin strip of land out in the Middle East. I don't know how much agriculture they can handle. I remember, like, a decade back, or a decade and a half ago, I was, like, looking at Twitter and, like, one of the stories is, like, some guy, Israeli, moved to Germany and found, like, holy shit, milk is so cheap out here. And, like, bragging about it to people back in Israel, so... What, you're saying that cost of living is so high people will spy for you? Alright, Trump has put Biden's auto pen signature on the Presidential Wall of Fame with other presidential portraits. The immaturity, lack of decorum is getting to me. I don't like it, but you have to suffer through it. Israel Defense Minister Katz, the Houthi terrorists refuse to learn from Iran, Lebanon, and Gaza, and they will learn the hard way. Those who harm Israel will be ashamed sevenfold. Well, apparently, unlike us, where we were struggling to find targets, that's why we kept on losing all those fucking Predator drones over Yemen, because we were desperately trying to find something. They were able to find like where all their government ministers were hiding. Now, maybe because we weren't going for those when America was running their bombing campaign on Yemen, or with more gusto under Trump. So maybe we had like written off, all right, we're not going to kill their government ministers. We're going to try and go for all their military attacks. Israel doesn't give a shit about that. So, you know, they'll go after, you know, they'll try and go for decapitation strikes of, you know, like the high-end people. And maybe that might get them to back down because, you know, if the guys at the top are afraid, then they might actually back down, whereas we weren't exactly going for the throat. Trump presented the first U.S. plan to end the Gaza war. Oh. Release of hostages, permanent ceasefire, gradual Israeli withdrawal, a post-war Gaza administration without Hamas, Arab security forces, and Arab funding for reconstruction. Yes. This is kind of like what I'm saying. Israel gets out, we have Arab security forces from like Gulf states go over and hold it, and they also have the fucking money, so they pay for rebuilding it. It's not like Israel's going to repay for it. Arab leaders support it, but demanded no Israeli annexation, no new settlements, protection of Al-Aqsa status, and more humanitarian aid. So, status quo, more or less, and more humanitarian aid. A detailed plan is now being prepared with talks with Netanyahu set for Monday. Ugh. But Netanyahu's not going to want this because he's got other wolves baying in the back, asking, you know, demanding, you know, like, oh, we should conquer all of Gaza and expel all the Gazans. And also, whatchamacallit, and also start annexing more of the West Bank. Apparently there's a Politico article coming out recently that Trump said, no, he doesn't support that, even though Rubio said he will. House Republicans Abe Hamadeh from Arizona, if I remember, and August Pfluger are proposing a bill to mint 400 silver dollar coins featuring Charlie Kirk. This would be like putting William F. Buckley on the coin. But then again, William F. Buckley lived a nice, soft, cushy life as an opinion journalist. So, you know, not somebody who then took a bullet. So, you know, William F. Buckley didn't, you know, I would consider Charlie Kirk and William F. Buckley sort of like parallel figures, never in government, but had definite sway over government, at least Republican government, in a conservative direction. But William F. Buckley didn't take a bullet to the fucking neck. So, you know, one's more a martyr than the other. The coins will be legal tender with Kirk's likeness, his name, the year 2026, and the phrase, well done, good and faithful servant. Again, the highly political nature of it, like, you had to do this, like, maybe a decade later. Under another Republican administration. Now it just feels like too soon. But I would get one of the coins just for sentimental value, in all honesty. Oh, but you can... Although that sounds like bait, because they'll produce the coins and then leftards, shitlibs will get a hand of them and like melt them down ceremoniously and film them, which would be a violation of the law, so then they could like punish retards who do that. Hopefully even with Trump's envoy Witkoff. Oh, this is like one of the more clearer pictures. I swear he had more hair like a while ago. I guess he got a haircut. What the fuck is that pin on his head? On his lapel? I can't zoom in. Fuck. Hopefully, in with confidence, we will be able to announce some kind of breakthrough regarding Gaza in the coming days. We presented 21 points of Trump's plan to end the war. This ain't gonna work unless you actually like start threatening Israel with some shit. Like, we're going... Hey, BB. Listen, if you don't take this deal, I can't guarantee that there won't be some cybersecurity attack that will brick every single one of your aircraft that you're using to bomb Gaza. It won't come from us. I would never do something like that. But, you know, if I saw it coming your way, I may not, you know, intervene to stop it. Something like that. You gotta, like, give something subtly to him. Although that shit would, like, leak immediately. Also, there was nothing in this plan about like Arab leaders supported it, so I'm guessing they dropped a part about evacuating all the Gazans out of there. So I guess that's progress, no displacement. So once they leave, they ain't going back. Well, if Israel doesn't fully control the area, then they might never go. Then yeah, then they if Israel doesn't control the area, then yeah, they probably could get back. All right, JD Vance. In most big cities, over 90% of violent crime is committed by fewer than 1% of the city's residents. This is not a black-white issue. We have a small percentage of violent criminals. Although that small percentage is overwhelmingly black. Concord Police Rescue. Oh, this is just the White House fucking stream at this point. Democrats want illegal aliens, many of them violent criminals, to receive free health care. Want $5 million to help radical new left outfits. The Democrats want to leave dead people on Medicare and Social Security rolls so that criminals can continue to be allowed to receive that payment and steal their money. The Democrats want to cut billions of dollars from our once vulnerable rural hospitals, which we fixed by giving the largest cash infusion ever. The Democrats want men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, open borders, and perhaps most importantly of all, 5-letter crime. They like it and we don't. And so many other things that will destroy America. We cannot let this happen. What is this about? Like the budget negotiations? Like they need to pass a continuing resolution soon. If you want to stop political violence, stop calling your supporters and everybody you disagree with is a Nazi. Yeah, because calling a person Nazi is like to other them and declare violence upon them justified, sort of implicitly. Netanyahu, the disgraceful capitulation of some leaders to Palestinian terror will not blind Israel in any way. A Palestinian state will not be established. You know, it probably wouldn't have gotten to this point if you hadn't gone so like absolutely cutthroat in Gaza, but like your own actions help this, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. All right, Spain says it will send maritime action ship to assist Gaza-bound global Samud flotilla to carry out rescues if needed. Oh. So they're going to guard the flotilla now. Okay, and when Israel intervenes, are they going to shoot down helicopters trying to arrest them? Like what, they escort them straight up to territorial waters and then hands off at that point? And then the Israelis like swoop in immediately? Like it's playing a game of chicken here. I don't know if they're going to hold on to it. And also Italy, I think, is going to do the same thing. So Meloni she's not going to recognize a Palestinian state, but she does apparently, I guess, have enough heart that she'll carry on with Spain here. J.D. Vance, Trump is responsive to the reality on the ground. He is growing incredibly impatient with the Russians. Oh yeah, because Trump did this absolute 180 and everyone's fucking spinning on their heads. Like, Trump cannot be like fucking consistent one way or the other, and it's like driving people nuts. And I'm just like, he's just responding to things that it is. He wants peace, but he's not getting peace. So he's being maximalist in the other way at this point, I guess, to get the Russians to fucking back down. And Vance is going along with it. So Trump has grown very confident that this war is bad for Russia. He sees the numbers. If the Russians refuse to negotiate in good faith, it will be very bad for their country. This is what Trump made clear. It is not a shift in position. Okay, yeah, that's kind of consistent. Like, we tried to negotiate with you in good faith, and then it just seems like, you know, did this for all good feelings, and then nobody backed down on anything. You put in like super aggressive demands, like ceding all the Donbass, and then, you know, not giving anything to Ukraine, you know, beyond like the smidgens of territory you have in Sumy and Kharkov Oblast. So, Iran's intelligence claims that its photos and personal information about IAEA chief Rafael Grossi and his family obtained from Israel. Information about IAEA chief from the U.S. family obtained from Israel. So what, the Israelis are spying on him? Mali Azawad forces released footage September 23rd drone strike on Lere military camp in Timbuktu region. Right, Timbuktu is actually a place. Man, where are they going? Lower the volume. Azawad forces. I have no idea who the hell these guys are. Yeah, drones. Now they're proliferating to Africa now. Kenya President William Ruto said more UN support is needed to stabilize violence Violence hit Haiti. Oh yeah, that's right. The Kenyans like tried to like, you know, go under a UN mission to provide stability to Haiti, and it just didn't fucking work out apparently, and they're pulling out. Sad. Netanyahu's office: negotiations are ongoing with Syria, and we aim to ensure Israel's interests. Our interests in negotiating include disarmament of southwest Syria and maintaining safety of the Druze. Because there are a bunch of Druze apparently who live in the Golan Heights. So I guess they feel like some sort of protective nature to them. Then again, they're also, you know, just like, you know, a stick they can beat others with. Like, oh, we're protecting this other persecuted minority in the Middle East, so therefore we're going to fuck with you in your country. Serbia President Vucic, oh yeah, we already saw that. A girl has reportedly been sleeping outdoors for 5 days near the military enlistment office building in Kiev because her husband was taken away and she has nowhere to go. Yep. A girl. I know Ukraine had been like, you know, trying really hard to use like middle-aged men so they don't burn through the young, you know, population of men who could necessarily have children, so they're trying to spare the young guys. But they can't push for any more. They don't want to lower the age, and it's like any guy who saw that, it's like getting towards that age, draftable age, is like, all right, I'm out. Trump may add a Japan stop to his late October Asia trip before visiting South Korea for the APEC summit. Late October, right, because they're going to have a leadership election in Japan, so it might be good to meet with whoever the new prime minister ultimately ends up being. Although, whoever the LDP picks may, like, throw things off, because, like, Komeito, the governing party, other governing party in the current Japanese government, said, like, if Sakana Takaichi is prime minister, they might drop out of the coalition and trigger, you know, motion no confidence. So they might have to shore things up with other parties. Maybe they even have to throw a whole new election. But, you know, maybe if they're, you know, they're more confident that with Ishiba's more like soft left-wing perspective of the LDP, they might be able to, like, you know, win a solid majority and, you know, undercut more right-wing parties who have been eating into their vote. And then, but I don't know if that would fix their problem with the DFP, which all I can understand about them is they just want lower fucking taxes. I've been briefed on the deadly shooting at the ice field office in Dallas, Texas. It has now been revealed that the deranged shooter wrote anti-ice on his shell casings. This is despicable. The brakemen and women of ICE are just trying to do their jobs and remove the worst of the worst criminals out of our country, but they are facing unprecedented increase in threats, violence, and attacks by deranged radical leftists. I'm calling on all Democrats to stop this rhetoric against ICE and America's law enforcement right now. And one critique I'll have about this is like saying, oh, ICE is doing the worst of the worst. No, don't say that we're just going after the worst of the worst, because we also want to collect. Listen, if you're committed to mass deportations and stuff, you need to also collect the people who haven't necessarily done anything wrong other than just being a legal immigrant. Get them too, because, you know, they drive down wages, they flood the market with, you know, their lower skilled labor. They clog the roads and other things. So you have to go after them too. So don't emphasize the worst of the worst. Emphasize that just doing deportations in general, regardless of the extra criminal background of the immigrant, isn't, like, you don't have to say, oh, we're going to go after everyone. Just say, you know, we're just doing our job to remove illegal immigrants, those illegally in our country. Don't just say the worst of the worst, like we're only going after the rapists and pedophiles, although we're going after them, because apparently so many of them are able to exist in our country illegally. Brazil President Lula. Some decisions made by Trump were related to incorrect information he received about Brazil. I think everything will be solved when I meet Trump, and the U.S. and Brazil will go back to living in harmony. Don't count on it, buddy. Russia's Foreign Minister Lavrov reaction when asked about his meeting with Marco Rubio went, okay. Considering what just happened, it doesn't sound like it's going well. Burkina Faso, Janim claimed IED attacks on the army in Soum, reporting heavy casualties and destroyed vehicles. Syrian President Ahmad al-Shara meets with Zelensky. The fuck? Free and fair elections. Oh, it's UN shit, so. I'm still here, and I'm back. I'm still here too. Because he was actually, I don't know, there's the, I got a photo, link, find the bookmark of it. So much lewd VTuber bullshit. Oh yeah, here it is. What is this shit? Former commander of CENTCOM, David Petraeus. I thought his hair was whiter. I guess he's got more longevity to him. I guess he's a younger guy than I thought. And the Al-Nusra Front are able to have a friendly chat about the e-girl who blocked you 4 years ago will still not unblock you. Right. So when he was leading CENTCOM during the troop surge in the late aughts into 2011, David Petraeus had Ahmed al-Shara locked up in a jail somewhere in Iraq because he went from Syria into Iraq to fight against U.S. forces. And now here they are, once enemies, now talking to each other at like some New York-based think tank. So yeah, it says, if Petraeus can invite Shara to a think tank event, you can ask her out. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Trump's envoy Witkoff, Iran is in a difficult position. If no agreement is reached within days, we will reimpose sanctions. What other fucking sanctions haven't we imposed at this point? Oh yeah, it's about the peace plan. More repeat shit. Oh, this is the hardest fucking photo ever. The Bundeswehr and Japan Air Force chiefs with F-15J and Eurofighter in the background. How can this not be fucking edited? And what those guys must be going at fucking stall speed or something to keep up with that cargo aircraft this is. And like, you know, yeah, short stature, but damn does his face just say, I'm a boss. Look at me with my German Chad friend flying over God knows where. Like, yeah, this shit is just epic. I love it. Look at this smug look. You know, somebody's happy, like, oh yeah, and this guy's like smirking, like, hell yeah. Go to fucking retweet. What a fucking incredibly metal shot. Ew, this just exudes hell yeah. Exudes. What an incredibly metal photo. This just exudes hell yeah energy. Yeah, I'll post that. Alright. Oh, make nice. Let's eat. Today, Ukraine and Syria signed a joint communique on the restoration of diplomatic relations. We welcome this important step in our raid to support the Syrian people on a path to stability. During the negotiations, the president of Syria, Ahmed al-Shara, and I also discussed in detail promising sectors for cooperation, development, security threats for both countries, and the importance of countering them. We agree to build relations based on mutual respect and trust. Netanyahu, Jews in Israel to... Oh my fucking god, who is that? What's his name? Dinesh D'Souza. Jews in Israel today are the descendants of the ancient Israelites. Tucker Carlson is not MAGA, he is defending the worst enemies in America. Oh yeah, that's right, because MAGA... No, not MAGA. Tucker Carlson is definitely, like, turned against Israel as of late.
In the Bible.
Of course. There's no question about it. The Jews spread from this land to various parts of Europe, to the Middle East, and elsewhere.
Who's that in the background?
Never forgot.
Is that his daughter?
Next year in Jerusalem. My great-grandfather came here in the 19th century. Most of the Palestinians who are alive today came after him. So that's what our history has been. On the one hand.
All right, enough histrionics. I don't care. Drones have been observed near Aalborg Airport. Airspace has been closed. Where is that? That's Denmark. Only like a North European country will have a double AA like that. All right, that's it. About 54 minutes. Well, I'm kind of like dreading going back to Armored Core 6 at this point because, hold up. Let me put this on. Hold on the background. Are the horses that these things based off actually males? Aren't the mares like, you know, not as fast as male horses, so we got a breeding kink. There's apparently a photo of like that triggered a bunch of people. It was just like radar alert, Papa detected or something with like a young horse girl, implying, you know, whoever the viewer is supposed to like, you know, pretend that they're, you know, married to Goldship. I feel like this is probably like upon inspection, I feel like this is probably a meme on top. This is like a meme. Born to breed, forced to do something else unrelated to having sex and getting pregnant. I feel like there may have been like a previous iteration. That's the word I'm working at. I'm looking for a previous iteration of this born to breed, forced to blank sort of meme. So, all right, I need to take a shit, and then I'll get into the game. Might as well get my usual. New. Yeah, no, wait, go and retweet myself out. I have not been getting as many Twitter viewers as I have in the past, unfortunately. Oh, live now, launching hardcore imminently. Let's see if we are at the end. See if we are at the end of this mech story. Next story. All right. Links. Twatch. That just sounds like some weird slang for a woman's hoo-ha. Alright, that's out. Let me just adjust the fucking... Alright. More Core 6. Fires of Rubicon. Alright, Mech Pilot. Armored Core. Yeah. Core in general. Yeah, we'll leave that. Let me get the game up and running. Go take a dump. Close all those windows and run the game. See, game capture didn't pick on the right thing. God damn it. He asked for stuff in my face or something. Alright, there we go. There's these fucking oat-based protein ball shit that I get from Costco. It's hundreds of... They're literally shaped like balls. It's 100 calories per ball. Serving size of 2 balls for 200 calories. Balls. Balls. Is that making anyone uncomfortable in here? Alright. This dumbass mission. Where am I going? Right, we're finding like some autonomous, like ancient technology mech on Rubicon. Alright, let's do an arena game just to warm myself up.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 10, rank B. Subject AC, dead sled. Call sign?
Cold call. Did we encounter this guy anywhere earlier in the story?
Main system activating combat mode.
Nah, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do something like behind him. I got fucking staggered. Fuck you. Yeah, not good. Got it. Oh, there goes my terminal armor. Fuck. Alright. I'm just getting impatient there. Yeah, I am just dead ass tired. This is what happens when you diet. Like, literally all I had was my vegetables, not vegetable stew, meat stew. Oh, that worked. Alright, get on the ground here, fucker. I got your number. Oh, terminal armor kicks in. Fuck, I'm dead. So if I can get in close with him, there is like... I gotta get visceral and up front with him.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, now achieve lock-on first and foremost. Alright, that could have been a moment to like lock him down, but... Staggered, fuck.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Okay, we're neck and neck. Nope, failed it. Missed it. I missed my chance. Yep. Almost got it. He is B rank after all, so... Also, apparently those fucking drones that are fucking around in Denmark are going hard and it's all over Juland. Like, yeah, I'm calling it now, fucking Russian sabotage. Alright, damn, I got him down to health already. I didn't have the lock on, fuck.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Got him! How much health do I even have left? Alright, so it's just a nail biter all the way through.
Concluding evaluation.
Man, I forgot how fucking ugly these legs are. I'm so low to the fucking ground. Another flag that I don't use because I just don't care. Let's do another one. How many are there left? Only so many in S rank. Oh, it's Rusty. I remember you well, Rusty.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 9. Rank B.
So he's just got a giant cannon on his back.
Subject AC. Steel Haze. Call sign V4 Rusty. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Where is he? Whoa, Jesus. Damn. Motherfucker doesn't know how to, like, not take a hit. Damn, he lets me just, like, fucking one-shot him with this. Oh, but he can fucking dodge like a motherfucker. Oh, damn. Fuck you, then. Go on, Rusty. Come on. Fuck. At the last minute. And I'm just like busting into him for like shits and giggles at this point. First try, Rusty.
Well done.
I feel bad, man. You shouldn't have been that. It was a nail biter, but I shouldn't have gotten you on the first try, man. That was sad. That was sad. Hello to my other YouTube viewer, if you actually still exist. I got 10 of these chips now. That was a bit stressful. Let me actually turn on the... Ugh. Let's go to the sortie. I want to see if I can finish this game off. Then maybe I might call it an early night. I'm gonna have to go through a bunch of these guys before.
621.
Hold up. Shut up.
Never mind. Just trust your instincts.
Trust my instincts. My instincts are whatever. I'm descending into the depths of hell. I'm gonna face something I don't know how to handle.
Your voices are so close now. This is my home.
Am I gonna have to get like some weird choice where I have to pick between Ire and like release freeing the coral and Walter to extract it for wealth in the world?
Commence mission.
Let's go, Raven.
V2 Snail, come in. Requesting backup. We have insufficient force to ensure success.
These Institute relics are such pests.
Looks like the drones are keeping them busy.
You're Raven, the independent mercenary. Decided to ignore Artemis's orders, did you?
V2 Snail, come in. The Raven has landed. Requesting backup.
Where's Mater Link?
Commander, V2 Snail. Please come in.
He left you here to die.
Requesting backup.
Fuck, I am going.
AP at 30%.
Please, Snail, come in.
The Vespers left her for dead. That wasn't pretty.
The credit shall be all mine. A fabulous opportunity.
Who am I fighting now? Woo, wow, hi. Misread the sign. Okay, Mr. Superstitious. Well, I burned through all my health packs there.
The Arctis AC squad has been eliminated.
Secure the area, 621. Looks like you're clear. Keep moving.
I'm gonna die when Snail finally shows up. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, look, the wheels. I didn't notice them the last time that they were down there.
Plant. It's still here.
You must mean that gigantic structure in the distance.
I mean, is it in the distance, really? God damn it.
Enemy detected. Thomas grinder wheel.
AP at 30%.
Alright, well that didn't kill me, but Snail is.
Perhaps it should be no surprise that humanity so desires coral.
Arquebus must be tracking us by now. Hurry, 621. Readings are off the chart. You're close.
My brothers and sister forces are stronger than ever now. It's like they're calling to us.
Overwhelming firepower. Your shield ain't worth it shit against that. Oh, shit. Snipers. Didn't have boost on. I'm gonna die. Down the distance, you. Man, how am I gonna face the boss? Alright, I'm just gonna die and then, like, reload with the checkpoints. Do I not face Snail? Oh, I can't get our supply. Huzzah! I thought Snail was going to show up, or is he going to be the ultimate boss?
It's all.
Here we are, 621. Arquebus will be here soon. Investigate before they arrive.
Investigate what? A giant pool of water or coral, apparently?
The coral's rising. It's building up faster than I'd expected.
I still don't understand what I'm looking at.
Wait, something's coming.
Unidentified machine overhead. A response.
A sea weapon. Play the Gregorian chant-esque music in the background.
Get ready, 621. One more job for you.
Can you fucking lock on? God damn it.
Listen up, 621. The IBIS series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Easier said than done, buddy. God damn. God damn.
Focus, 621. You have to focus.
I tried dodging that the other way. Did she say, I know you will find a way? Because I really am not feeling that right now. I tried dodging. I'm just plinking him at this point, and there's still so much to go. No, it knows how to dodge those. Yep, I'm dead. Cue the terminal armor. Oh man, it even broke through my terminal armor. Yes, like this. What are you expecting to happen? I'm dealing with like some odd godly creation of a long-lost civilization. This is like fighting the fucking monsters in Castle in the Sky. What do you want? For you to actually pay attention to the fucking its attack patterns and figure out where its weak point is. How is it controlled by Coral? I guess we understand that there are voices.
The IBIS series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Oh, fuck. I saw that. I should have... Nope, you can't hit him.
You have to focus.
Yeah, see, I can get in close, but then he just moves to his next attack. Well, oh, I'm on dead. You know what, fuck this. It's like, if I can get in close and actually attack, and it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna move to my next attack pattern and blitz you super hard. I mean, what if he does that and he locks on? Maybe I could hit him with my songbirds? I remember, like, first try, I was actually able to beat him. Nope. I tried doing my songbirds on him. I just like ate that. I wasn't even trying to dodge.
Focus 621. You have to focus.
Fuck you! No, I can't find a way. Oh, fuck.
50%. AP at 30%. No repair kits remaining.
Man, I just can't let those giant sweeping attacks. I can just not dodge them. And then here I get stat. Yeah.
Not like this.
This will be the ordeal for the night. I want to replace the songbirds with something else. Diffuse laser cannon. I feel like that was so weak. Pulse shields. More shots, lower power. Let's fuck it. Let's just try it. That's not what I wanted.
Powered by coral. I think it's controlled by coral too.
Listen up, 621. The IMS series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. Now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Raven, we're in danger.
Focus, 621. You have to focus.
Yeah, there's like a lot to focus on, my man.
2 repair kits remaining. 1.
Alright, there we go. All the way back up.
AP at 50%.
Yeah, like, so I barely did any damage to him. Okay, you're not even trying at this point. Focus. God damn it. Oh, he fucking led me, but somehow I didn't take damage from that. Holy shit. See, I try and go for it. It's like he's allowed to auto-respond to any of my hits.
At 30%.
That was just like a total coinky dink how I landed that shot. See, I more or less dodged right into that one. Shut up. Stop having faith in me. Oh, yeah, that shit fucking landed.
Damn it. Not like this.
Yes, exactly like this. I don't know what you're expecting here, Walter. This is just aggravating. Bazooka, flamethrower, laser rifle, plasma rifle. It's got more energy, but lower rounds. That one's even got lower rounds. Fuck it.
Powered by coral. I think it's controlled by coral too.
Alright, that was a direct hit to the face and it did something. God damn it! You can totally lead me with those.
At 30%.
Focus, 621. You have to focus.
And there goes my terminal armor. I haven't used any of my health packs, but fuck it. Alright, I'm gone.
Not like this.
There's no point restarting the mission.
The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe.
You really gotta time that right.
Destroy it before it destroys you.
Easier said than done, buddy. Easier said than done.
50%.
See, it's just like his dodge triggers at the exact point I fire.
AP at 30%.
Focus, 621. You have to focus.
Oh, that was something. Yep, never mind. He had me in his sights, and then he charges up, and I dodge, and then he hits me. So, you can perfectly hit my dodges. Alright.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. No repair kits remaining.
Man, my mind just like, yep, there we go. I got completely distracted by something else going on in my head. You know, there's supposed to be some orchestra. You know, hold up 1 second. If this game had a soundtrack, I definitely was not listening to it this entire game system. Sound settings. All right, first step, lock on.
Listen up, 621. The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone.
Nope.
Before it destroys you.
Nope, staggered. Yeah, so he just leads me. Like, I move in whatever direction and he can hit me regardless. So,
You have to focus.
yeah, that's what I'm not doing right now. Total miss. How did I even beat the first phase of this guy last time? And I'm gone. I got all night to try this, but I kind of don't want to. I want to see like somebody else do it on YouTube or something to see like what the fuck am I doing? Oh, I just ate that. Well, I'm getting pretty close to staggering them. Oh wow, I'm already down to like 0 health. Again, my mind just like got completely distracted by something else. Alright, so no health packs for the second phase. Got it. Just dodging. Oh, there it goes. Not going anywhere. Not this round. See, I'm not even, yeah, I'm not focusing. I'm not focusing at all. That's the problem here. Yep, there we go. This is just completely unentertaining to watch, isn't it? Do I go for more agileness or do I... What's attitude stability again? Less likely AC is to stagger. I'm overburdened with all of these. Are you kidding me? These all are going down for like what's marginal increases in yeah, none of these are gonna help. Rapid fire performance over explosive power. Can be charged to amplify its power. So higher rounds. Fuck it, maybe this will work. A slight restart from checkpoint. Let's see if that does anything. First step, lock on, step and step. Second, step and sec.
Listen up, 61. The IBIS series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters.
Well, that did a good job. Fuck!
And now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Don't have faith in me, Ire. Don't. Alright, remember, attacking from above with the blade does not work. See, I need to wait longer. I need to see the beam coming.
50%. AP at 30%.
Just standing there and then just put yourself in a vulnerable position for no gain.
Focus, 61. You have to focus. Keep it up, 61.
Wow, this is probably more progress than I've had in a while.
Now we'll repair AP at 30%.
Yep.
Damn it. Not like this.
Walter, I don't know what you want. You have a sense of expectation that I'm supposed to beat this thing. You really shouldn't. You push too deep and too greedily, and you unlock this thing, and now your prized possession, me,
Listen up, 61. The IBIS series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe.
fire. Shit.
Original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Alright, holy shit, we've actually made some progress. For once. Noted!
AP at 50%.
Keep it up, 61. Can't take much more of this.
Holy shit, we're actually making progress. What the fuck is going on? Is the game taking pity on me all of a sudden? Or is this just like using laser weapons actually it's kryptonite? Alright, there we go.
Focus, 61. You have to focus.
Yeah, I'm losing focus since I got like so ahead. Alright, we got through the first phase for once, the first time this stream. But yeah, he's not dead.
Silent.
And I got a third of my health left.
Wait, it's coming back.
It's reactivating.
Is this what the Ibis series is truly capable of?
It's responding. Drawing power from its environment. It won't stop until we destroy its generator.
Where is the generator? Is the generator somewhere else around here? Do I need to go?
You can take it, 621.
Nope. She said until we destroy its generator. Is that somewhere around here? Nope.
Damn it. Not like this.
So we got that far for nothing. So I'm assuming I just have to beat it again. Alright, laser weapons seem to have some sort of like more magnified effect.
Listen up, 621. The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent cruel disasters.
Yeah, just tank it, just tank it. That's all I have is tanking my opponent. And nothing else. Staggered, fire, fire, fire. Do not take 1 second to dodge. You will unrelentingly attack until you die.
You have to focus.
Nope.
Not like this.
Yes, exactly like this, Walter. Exactly like this. This is to be expected. Alright, I threw that one. Okay.
Listen up, 621. The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent cruel disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Focus, 621.
Yeah, that wasn't obvious. Yeah, so just getting up close like that, just kill me. You get in close like that, and it's just like, alright, you're here, I'm gonna give you every single attack pattern I have all at once, and you're not gonna be able to dodge out of it.
The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent cruel disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe.
Yeah, I don't know what stop coral disasters is meant to mean. I got him to stagger. I got him to stagger. But that's not enough. Because as he staggers, he is like still launching attacks.
The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent cruel disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
AP at 50%.
Yeah, so stagger and take every single shot that I have. No dodge. Dodge is not an option for you when you fight me. Yeah, I totally lost focus right there. That's what happens. Alright, wow, holy shit, we got to the second phase.
Enemy coral response. Silent.
Come on.
Wait. It's coming back.
It's reactivating.
Is this what the Ibis series is truly capable of?
Drawing power from its environment.
And I'm gone. That was a fluke. I'm not going to repeat that anytime again soon. And of course, here I am being super negative. No wonder I'm not going to make any progress anywhere.
The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters, a security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Easier said than done, pal. Easier said than done. I'm just gonna stagger me and stagger and stagger. He pulls off one move set, and then I'm staggered. Ire, you need to have way less faith in me. And his stagger bar goes down quick. Again. Like that one episode is like one that in that movie Miracle. Keep on doing the ice rink sprints until they break. What does that even mean? I still have barely understood what the hell coral is.
The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters, a security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Man, I'm already back up to full stagger. There we go. Does that dialogue only trigger when I'm low on health? No, not restart mission. See, it just hits me. It just hits me. Oh, see, I staggered him well far away.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Focus 621. You have to focus.
Well, that was weirdly successful out of nowhere. You can't take much more of this, or it can't take much more of this. I assure you, it most definitely can take much more of this. It is designed to take much more of this. Much and much and much more of this. This thing is meant to beat me and make me feel good bad about myself. Yep, see? This battle's over. See, that hit me. I dodged, I tried waiting, but it's never enough. The giant like chest beam that it hits with, it always hits you right after you dodge. Like it's auto locked onto it charges up, you dodge, and then it hits you dead on. No. This is why I was dreading doing this. How did I dodge that? Try and do a charge up shot, but it's never enough. Dodge! Dodge! Get out of your stagger now! I'm just spamming at this point. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it can take much more, Walter. It can take very much. More and more. Heighten your expectations for the Ibis and lower your expectations for me. This will be the end. Alright, I'm out. Walter, 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 you have to stop believing in me. This is just a bad night. This is a bad night. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Oh, is this thing like adapting to my level of suck? See, there we go.
They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
One repair kit remaining.
Just restart from checkpoint there. That wasn't worth it. I should have stayed on the ground. You know, let's restart from checkpoint there. Stay on the ground and dodge, let him come down to my level, then charge at him.
The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral
Missed each shot on that one.
security measure to keep Rubicon safe. Now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Walter, it's going to destroy me. What expectation do you have that I have against a sea weapon?
Two repair kits remaining. One repair kit remaining.
Keep it up, 61. Can't take much more of this.
Yep. I might actually go and try and use some of my OS chips to boost my health and repair ability, because this is just... I've gotten somewhere. But again, its ability to just dodge whenever I launch an attack... You know, let's actually quit mission for right now. Go and tune up my OS things. Let me see if there's a better plasma weapon that's available. Energy weapons output control tuning. Energy weapon damage. Damage control. Oh, don't have enough for any of those. All right, is there anything in the parts shop? Armor all goes down. Listen, there's no amount of extra agility that's going to help me here, so... Arm loads limit goes way down. Maybe these legs. Oh, let's try this while we're here. thrust overall and quick burst thrust. Nah, I need as much quick burst thrust as possible. Long range assist, medium range assist, everything just goes down. Medium range assist. What's EN output? High values mean that the generator can support more high burden parts with leftover output, improving EN recovery speed. Fuck it, let's try it. Handgun, burst handgun, bazooka, bazooka majestic, little gem. Laser rifle, single barreled. Slightly better. Laser shotgun. This has slightly higher rounds. Laser handgun. Barreled laser rifle arquebus added D. Fundamental performance has been improved in order to aid the effort against planetary closure administration. Can be charged and amplified power. Alright, slight upgrade, lower fuel. Alright, AC design. Alright, let's try this thing. New arms. Yeah, these ones. Trying this out. Alright, let's go back to the mission.
From here on out, never mind. Just trust your instincts.
Skip.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
Let's go, Raven.
V2 Snail, come in. Requesting backup. We have insufficient force to ensure success.
These Institute relics are such pests.
That's the Artemis' ceasefire. Isn't that one like the red guys?
Looks like the drones are keeping them busy.
The independent mercenary. V2 Snail, come in. The Raven has landed. Requesting backup.
I was just getting bored of cleaning up trash. I move why. Prepare to die.
Oh, that's right. Did I? Oh wait, did I? No, I did get rid of the blade.
This is too risky. Commander, V2 Snail. Please come in. This is Materlink. Requesting.
Did I kill Snail beforehand in like a previous mission?
Please, Snail, come in.
The Vespers left her for dead. That wasn't pretty.
The credit shall be all mine. The fact
Damn.
opportunity.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Valen was a sinking ship, but Archivist's stars on the rise. And me, I'll be well rewarded when I bring them your head on a silver platter.
Get the fuck over here. Yes, you did, buddy. Yes, you did.
He was right to bet against Balin, but his luck had run out already. The Arquebus AC squad has been eliminated.
That should buy us more time. Move out. The vascular plant. It's still here.
He must mean that gigantic structure in the distance. Enemy detected. An autonomous grinder wheel.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
That machine was running on steam
I'm dead.
for half a century. Perhaps it should be no surprise that humanity so desires coral.
Right hand ammunition at 50%.
Readings are off the chart. You're close.
My brothers and sisters' voices are stronger than ever now.
Oh, there we go. Whatever, we get checkpoints.
The vascular plant. It's still here.
He must mean that gigantic structure in the distance. Enemy detected.
Grinder wheel.
Autonomous grinder wheel.
Man, I am just out of energy. Let's see if I can actually beat this thing. I could beat this thing.
Stable energy for half a century.
I meant, could I beat this thing,
Surprise.
the Ibis series, the sea weapon?
This coral.
Readings are off the chart. You're close.
My brothers and sisters' voices are stronger than ever now. It's like they're calling to us.
Hello. Okay, I forget that I constantly can activate this floating ability, so... By the way, the sound effect for some of these things sounds very much like the weapons from Naboo. They have a very distinct sound effect in the Star Wars universe. Okay, charging has very minimal effects. Oh, he also has a shield up, so that probably helps. Yeah, get crunked on. Yep, supply. I made it here through the checkpoints, so it's kind of meaningless, but whatever. But I'm full health, so... Alright, let's go back at it.
This
Do I sit through the cutscene? Yeah, I'll sit through this one at least.
Raven, I knew Walter was.
So is the red shit the coral?
Wait, something's coming.
Unidentified machine overhead. A response. It's a sea weapon.
C for coral?
The Ibis series, still functional.
Oh, I'm tired.
One more job for you.
This is among the sea weapons of the Caribbean so far. Just power. It's controlled by Coral 2.
Listen up, 61. The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. Now the original masters are long gone.
Urgh.
Before it destroys you.
Working on it.
AP at 30%.
Raven, we're in danger.
Focus, 621. You have to focus.
You can always lead me with that. Alright, no, start from checkpoint again. I gotta remember, don't dodge when he's charging up his chest beam or whatever, because he always lands it.
The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters.
Dodge, 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 dodge. Eternal dodge. You are in an eternal state of dodging. Wow.
AP at 50%.
Never mind, he's just hitting me. If anything, I feel like my dodge ability has gone significantly down.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, no, these legs aren't doing anything for me right now. I had to go with these weird chunky legs. Alright, restart from checkpoint. Let's go. Stop.
They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. Now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
AP at 50%.
Just took that straight to the face. I wasn't paying attention. Like Walter's saying, I need to focus. And I utterly refuse to focus. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him. Tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it until you get in there. Alright, but now we're down to absolutely 0 health in the face of his second phase, so... So, like, the key is you have to sacrifice tons of health to get a shot on him. But then he can out-endure you with his second phase. The real problem is you need to take damage in order to effectively strike him. That's the real problem here. My left thumb's getting worn out from having to move around a lot. Alright, I think I'm getting down how to dodge that shit. And got him down to like 3/5 of his original health. God damn it. Ugh. Let me get close to you. I hit the dodge button. You don't ever dodge that thing, actually. You need to... I can't take much more of this. I don't even have my terminal armor at this point, so, yeah. This ain't gonna go well. Yep, there we go. I feel like I'm making progress, but I'm not sure. If I'm not done with this by 11, then I'm calling it for a night. First stream dedicated to all one boss. No. Oh, lost the chance to stagger him early on. Get a first honest. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Get out of your stagger. Get out of your stagger. Get out of your stagger. Spam. Spam the dodge button until you can spam it no more. Alright, no, this didn't go too well. Spam dodge. Whenever I press X, I should be dodging. There should be no downtime between dodges, but yet there is. Alright, and when you stagger, he has to stay in place. He can't, like, stagger and then get a free dodge away from me. You know what? I'm just not feeling it tonight. I'm wearing out my thumbs. Just not feeling good. I'm sweating in my chair. This is not a good thing to do my night with. I'm probably going to do some sort of fucking research on how to beat this. I'm thinking this thing is like... This is the end of the chapter. This is probably the end of the game. We've killed off all the other mercs that we worked with. The Planetary Containment Authority is gone. I don't know who's left. The pirates. So I'm gonna do some like research on how I should beat this thing, and then come back probably on. Let's see here. I'm free Friday, so we'll see if I can come back and finish this off Friday. Maybe I'll do something way less stressful next time. So I'm calling it a night. So good night and good luck.